Assalamu alaikum to you guys. Good morning, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So this is the third ever video of my Arabic diary where I'm making my diary and just updating my updates on learning Arabic. And the learning that I'm doing is based on the exercise book Darsul Durusul Lughah. Durusul Lughah. Durusul Lughah basically means Arabic lessons. But this book, if I'm not wrong, is more focused on reading, like teaching the students how to read. And the reading itself is also focused on more on the Quran. But I'm hoping that after I've done all of the book, I will be able to read in general. Maybe read some contents on YouTube and some contents on Google, some contents online. So I've been trying to make this happen. So today I've learned something new again. So today I'm still in the chapters where they are focusing more on the verbs, working on the verbs, and I've just learned some new verbs and the form of the verbs. And I'll be for example, I'm going to be giving you some new words that I just noticed and that I just got, and the word will be shown here. Okay, so for example, kalimatul jadidah, some of the kalimatul jadidah بعد كلمات الجديدة, some of the new words بعد كلمات الجديدة would be like adda, for example. Adda is a little different from the verb that I've been seeing so far. Although I've seen many and some that basically sounds like adda, like there's the emphasis on the when you say. So it's this verb consists of two words, right? I'm sorry, two alphabets basically, the a and the da. But you can hear the emphasis after the a. It's like you are holding your tongue and trying to emphasize that you're going to say the da after. So, for example, the previous examples that I've shown you so far on the last videos would always go by fa'ala, right? So three alphabets basically. But this one only got two. But the difference is, there are actually three. Adada, but because it's just, I guess, too much work to just read it like that, they merge the last two because they sound the same into one, and that actually make an emphasis to them, So the reading becomes different. So from adada, it becomes ad. See, I'm holding the da. It's like I'm trying to say it, but not yet. Until finally I get to that point and I say da. So ad da. Not like usual, ada, but ad da. You're holding itself back first. You're holding it back first before you finally say it. And, it's just something new because it changes its form again. And then, later on, that was the fi'il mudari', basically the past form, and by that the other forms would also change, and the form of the fi'il madi, basically the fi'il or the verb for present tense or maybe future, and the fi'il amr, basically the commanding verb. For example, in English, if there's a verb, for example, let's use leave. Then if you want to command someone, then you only need to use leave. Just tell the person to leave. And in Arabic, it's a little different. For example, adda means count. So adda, the past form, means he counted. But then, if you change it to the present form, it will change into ya'uddu. So starting from the past, adda, into the present and the future, ya'uddu, into the commanding, and it becomes udda. So there are some changes happening here. And some of the words, other than that, I learned something new too. Some of the words that I learned today would be adda means counting. So basically, for example, and before that, I've also learned qattu and abadan. Basically, qattu and abadan, this is like the surprising part, right? They mean the same thing. They basically mean ever. Like for example, in an English word, you would say, I will not do that ever. If it's a future tense, you will use abadan in Arabic. But if it's, if it's future, then you would use abadan. But if it's just a verb in general, be it fi'l madi or be it fi'l mudari', you would use the qattu. So for example, so it becomes like this: lam a'udda malan qattu, lam a'udda malan qattu. And that basically means I never lam a'udda, or at least I never count the money. I've never count money ever, and the qattu in the end means ever. So I never ever count money. That's what it means. That's what it translates to. Lam a'uddu, lam a'udda malan qattu. And then you can follow it up with wala sawfa a'uddu malan abadan. And I will never count money ever. See? Like, they mean the same thing, but it's when you use them are different. And so that's basically it. That's what I've learned so far. And I truly, I truly believe that I got to, improve my game, I haven't been doing so much productivity so far, especially because of the COVID-19. And it's just been bugging me because I haven't been doing anything, and it turns me into this lazy bum at my own house. So I'm going to learn as much as possible and use the time that I have because of COVID-19 as much as possible. And that's all from me. Peace out.